He did that for me, even before I left my mother's womb, even before I took my first step, or said my first words, or committed my first sin. That sin was paid for by the blood of Jesus Christ, who gave himself up as a sacrifice. That is why I'm a Christian. So now why do I call myself American? I call myself American for these reasons. It is our blood and sweat and tears that have helped build this nation. My blood, sweat, and tears are given in the United States military, not in an African military, not on the African continent, but on the continent of North America and the country of the United States of America. I want all the rights and privileges due to me thereof. So I am an American, not an African American, an American only, and expect to be treated as such. But why am I conservative? Why do I call myself a conservative? It's quite simple. The first reason I call myself a conservative is because I believe in the absolute 100% sanctity of human life. Woo! When we look at leftists, one of the common themes of leftists has always been an overwhelming disregard for human life. To me, human life, I believe that human life begins in the womb. I heard someone else mention Margaret Sanger. I despise Margaret Sanger. Even in her grave, I still despise her. I've sat in classrooms and I've told professors that I despise her. And when they asked why, this is what I told them. I am the 9th of 10 children born to an extremely poor black woman in the South. If Margaret Sanger in 1967 could have counseled my mother, she would have told her to abort me in her womb. But thank God my mother was a woman of God. She endowed me with an overwhelming belief in Jesus Christ. And he's taken me to great heights. He's blessed me with a beautiful wife, 2 beautiful children, and a wonderful grandson. None of that would have been possible had it been for Miss Sanger. Why else am I a conservative? I'm a conservative because of this. I believe that I should earn my keep, and that I should keep what I earn.
Amen. Woo! Come on now.
What I earn by the sweat of my brow should be mine. That's true social justice.
Wow. Come on now.
You keep it. It shouldn't be taken away from you by an all-powerful government that doesn't think you can be trusted with it or that you deserve it. It should be yours. That's another reason I'm a conservative.
Come on now.
And I believe in the strength and the sovereignty of this nation. I believe that our borders should be secured. Come here and be an American. That you should come correct. If you wanted to stay what you were, you should have stayed where you were.
Come on now.
You should have taken it off. And if you don't plan on doing it, come set foot on our board.
Come on, man. This guy's...
So now, why am I a Republican?
Okay.
Speech right now, man.
We have a church.
When the question was asked in this nation,
Oh, man.
should this nation be free from slavery? It was Republicans who answered overwhelmingly. It should be free. When the question was asked, should this nation be divided or be union? It was Republicans who answered overwhelmingly. It should be a union. The 13th Amendment that ended the institution of slavery was passed by Republicans. The 14th Amendment that gave black people equal protection under the laws of our Constitution was passed by Republicans. The 15th Amendment that gave black men the right to vote was passed by Republicans. The 19th Amendment women the right to vote was passed by Republicans. And you ask me why I'm a Republican. Why not ask me why I'm not a Democrat? The very first answer that comes to mind is this. You know, we have this resistance that's going on to our current Republican president that's called a radical. Do you remember when the first resistance to a radical Republican was? His name was Abraham Lincoln. And nearly tore us up. That's the legacy of the Democratic Party. The legacy of the Democratic Party is the Ku Klux Klan and Jim Crow. And the social welfare that is currently destroying black communities around this nation. That is the legacy of the Democratic Party. And that is why I am a Republican. So it is today. I am a Republican today because Republicans overwhelmingly, when asked the question, should the unborn live or die? Republicans answer they should live. When the question is asked, should our borders be safe and secure or open wide for anyone to enter? Republicans answer, they should be secure. It is Republicans that fight for economic prosperity. We see that now with the president who is in office now that they call a radical.
That's right.
Fiscal responsibility in government. It is Republicans that fight for those ideas. And that is why I am a Republican. Now I'm going to conclude with something that a lot of people around the nation get real upset with. I've had people look at me like they want to hit me when they see me wearing this thing. I've had people lash out at me when I say it. Again. I do a lot of social media. One day I was on social media, posted a picture of myself wearing this hat. Some leftists asked me, why? When was America ever great?
Okay.
This is the answer that I gave her. This is the answer that I gave her. I told her America was great at a place called Bunker Hill. When American patriots took on the most powerful army on earth and got their hind ends whooped. At that moment, that terrible defeat on Bunker Hill, even before she was a nation, America was great. America was great at a place called Fredericksburg. I don't know how many of y'all have ever heard of it. Terrible loss for the Union. They had to stack their dead on top of one another to guard themselves from Confederate bullets. But during that terrible loss, that terrible battle, and all those deaths, America was great at that moment. America was great through the smoke and fire of Pearl Harbor. We lost 2,700 soldiers from a sneak attack from the Japanese. America was great at that moment. America was great at Pork Chop Hill and Quezon. She was great on the Edmund Pettus Bridge when water hoses and tear gas and attack dogs were set on people who were simply demanding to be treated as equals. America was great at that moment. America was great on 9/11. Why do you mention all these terrible things and none of the, quote, good things? Because everybody knows that it's at the most adverse times when you show your greatness. And show your greatness at the most adverse times. She was knocked out when she was down on the canvas where her mouthpiece had been knocked out and the tap was at 8. But she got back up again. She printed came out swinging. That's when America was at her finest. And she's at her finest now. So for me, Make America Great is not just a slogan. It is a commitment and a challenge to every day wake up, get out of bed, look in the mirror and ask myself, what can I do for the cause of freedom?
Yes.
What can I do today for my neighbors?
Yes.
What can I do today for my co-workers and my fellow patriots in this fight to preserve our nation? That's what Make America Great Again means to me. It's a commitment and a challenge to get out of bed every day and work hard to make this nation great. Day after day, week after week, year after year, month after month. That's the challenge. And the reward is to keep this republic. And I intend to fight that fight as hard as I can and be proud to do it. And I encourage all of you all to do the same thing. Thank you very much.